This is Carlos Cousins, and the following problem solving and data analysis question looks a bit confusing at first. You gotta know a couple things. You have to understand first of all what a line of best fit is, and that is referring to the solid line here in between the points here on the scatter plot. So they're asking for the equation of this line. The next thing you have to do is to recognize that these equations here are represented in slope-intercept form, and that is the equation y equals mx plus b, where b is the y-intercept, or where it crosses the y-axis here, the test score in terms of percentage for this one. M is the slope, or the rise over the run, as it's usually said, or otherwise the y over the x value. And y and x are both individual x and y values for any plotted point on the solid line. So let's go ahead and see if any of these don't match what we see on the line already. Now, the y-intercept here seems to be somewhere above 50. Each of these has a 52, so it's likely that it's a 52, but it's not going to be a negative 52. We're not going to have something way below 0 here, negative 52, crossing the y-axis. It's a line, so it can only cross the y-axis once. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that answer choice right away then. The other thing that we see here is this line rises. It goes up as the x values increase. So that means it has a positive slope. So anything with a negative slope, like answer choice D here, would also be wrong. And then we're left with answer choices A and B. The only difference between the two is the slope value here. One of them has 3 over 2, and one of them has 2 over 3. So what you want to do is pick somewhere along this line where you know the coordinates. I see one here at test score 80%, and what does this match with? Study time 45. So I know specifically what those are. And then I know that we have another value here at test score 100% and study time 75. So we can go ahead and figure out what the rise over the run is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the run is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got a rise over run of 4 over 6. Now, you may be thinking, well, this is percentages, they're going up in tens, it's actually 40 over 60. If you want to be, completely accurate, and that's perfectly okay. Whoops, we can do 40 over 60. But just keep in mind, it really doesn't make a difference because it's going to simplify. We're going to have to divide them anyhow. This simplifies to 4 over 6 or 2 over 3, which is the slope of answer choice B, not answer choice A. Do not worry about the fact that you don't have each of these in the ones value. When you subtract things in the tens value, they're going to simplify. You're going to end up with your right slope. I hope that helps with this problem, and happy prepping.